What's up friends and welcome back to another video. I'm 7beats and today we're gonna create a synthwave beat which is inspired by The Weeknd. I still enjoy listening to the album from The Weeknd. I've never created a synthwave beat before, so I'm really curious what the outcome will be. So I hope you enjoy the video. So for the synthwave beat, so I did some research and I found out most of the synthwave beats are made around 90 BPM. So in this case I'm gonna adjust the BPM to 85. So I'm gonna start off by using a synthesizer, and in this case I'm gonna use Serum. And I'm just gonna scroll through the presets. So I'm gonna use this mellow and warm preset. So right now I'm gonna select the scale. So I'm gonna select View, Scale, and I'm gonna create this melody in A minor, and then this natural scale. So right now add the notes in the white highlighted sections. So right now we're gonna start building the melody. So I'm gonna start off by using this A. So I'm going to start off by building the chord. I'm using this G sharp, E, and C sharp. And right now I've added those root notes. So right now I'm going to make a simple adjustment. So I'm going to move this note 1/4 a bar to the left and then adjust it like this. So I've thrown down the chord progression 1 octave, and right now I'm going to add another layer. So right now I'm going to add some analog synths. So I'm going to use Analog Lab 5, which is a perfect plugin for creating those types of beats. So I really like to use this Jupiter bass. I'm going to copy those bass notes from the chord progression and paste them into this one. And right now just let's add another layer from Analog Lab 5. So I'm going to search for some strings and let's just use the first one, the blue strings. So I'm just picking those notes and paste them into this one. So I've added some more notes and removed those ones, and I'm going to turn up 1 octave. Adjust the volume. And right now just let's add the top synth. So I'm going to use Serum again. And right now we're going to search for a synth. So I'm going to select synth in the browser right here. So the synth champion, I think it contains a typical analog or synthwave feeling. So right now we're going to start off by building this melody. And this one has to be something which is rememberable and easy to listen to. So we're going to start off by using this E. Let's use an F. F sharp again. And then create something which goes downwards. G, F, and just follow the notes. Way much better. Or maybe make an adjustment to the bass line. For example, make it go upwards like this. And right now it contains low frequencies, but we want to add some more low frequencies. So I'm going to add another synth. And in this case, I'm going to use the Mini V3, which contains some awesome bass presets, all types. And then just use 3-Usk, which is a simple saw bass. Just Ctrl C this one, Ctrl V. right now we're gonna add something random. So I'm gonna add the Synthwave. I found this filter chatter preset. I'm just getting it in right here. Just in the background. So right now I'm going to disable this one and the top melody and also that bass. Alright, now I'm going to start adding the drums. So I'm going to use the Avengers Synthwave Essentials 1 and I'm going to start off by adding some snares. And I'm going to add some short snares. So let's just start off by using this one and this one. Alright, now draw in something like this. And let's just layer this one with this one. Alright, now we're gonna add another clap. Copy this into this one. So that's it, and now we're gonna add the hi-hats. And this will be a simple pattern, but we're gonna add some panning so it pans to the left and to the right. Cymbals, closed heads. So we're gonna use this one, no, like this, the pan function. And when it comes to creating a synthwave hi-hat pattern, just randomize the pattern. So we're going to do this at random. So we're going to select option R, the randomizer right here, and just play around with the volume like this. But we're going to also adjust the panning. So we're going to select bipolar and then just make sure it goes to the left and to the right. Accept. And right now we're going to add an open head. Perfect one, perfect. And I'm going to draw it in right here. And maybe use another closed head just as a layer. So let's use this one. Contains not that much high frequencies. And I'm adding something like this. So we're gonna add some percussions to the beat. I'm just gonna drag in some random ones. So let's use this one, 37, 51, and 75. I'm just dragging in some random percussions. So this is the first percussion layer and we're now going to add the second one. And this all comes to adding tiny details and then later on push them to the background. That's great. So this is just another layer, and if you listen closely to, for example, tracks from The Weeknd, they've added a lot of those percussions and then added just a low pass filter. But right now I'm just gonna add more elements. So I've added this one. Another layer, 51. And percussion 75. So that's it, and now we're gonna add the bass drum. I think I'm gonna use a soft vintage kick. So I think I'm gonna use this clean one. So this is the final kick pattern. But I'm really curious how I could add some reverb to one of those elements. So I think I'm gonna add a percussion which contains some reverb and layer it with the kick pattern. So another percussion. So I'm gonna use this one, layer it with the kick. So now I'm gonna enable the bass and the top melody, and it sounds like this. But all the elements right now sound way too dry. And later on we're gonna add some effects. And which is also very common in those synthwave beats is a roll, which I'm gonna create right now from scratch. I'm gonna select some more percussions to create this roll. So I've just selected 3 elements and let's start off. So that's the first element. So right now we're gonna layer 134. And we're gonna add another layer. I think I'm gonna add it right here. So that's a drum roll, and also later on I'm gonna add some reverb. So this is it when it comes to creating all the layers, and right now I'm gonna add effects, do a little bit of mixing, and guide you through the final arrangement. So this is the final arrangement. I've added some downlifter and uplifting effects. I've also added another roll from the Vengeance pack, which sounds great. And I've also added some panning to the hi-hats. So as you can see, I've added this sine wave automation. How can I create something like this? Just select those 4 bars, then just select the volume of the closed head, right mouse button, and then create animation clip. So as you can see right now, an animation clip is added. Double click, open it up, and then we're gonna select LFO. As you can see right now, there is this saw wave. And then we're gonna adjust the second one, like this. So that's how you can create an LFO animation, which I've added to the hi-hats. That's basically it. So right now, separate all the elements to create this arrangement. So I hope you enjoy the final beat. As you can hear, I've added some reverb to the percussions. First, just the bass line coming in. Strings coming in, and the second bass line. Uplifter. So the final thing which I'm going to show you is the percussions. So I've pushed them to the background and added reverb. So this is the final pattern. Then I've created this bus. So this, for example, percussion 31 is linked to this bus channel like this. And I've just added this Valhalla Vintage Verb, just a simple reverb preset. And it sounds like this. This adds some great ambience to the beat. So that's it. I'm going to wrap this tutorial and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in one of my next tutorials.